What is up, everybody? It's Dean here from iGaming, and today we're going to be breaking the tradition slightly, and we're going to be playing some traditional standard. So we've been toying around with Mengu's list for a while, but what we're going to be looking at is something a little bit different now. We're going to go into Jun's Sacrifice. Another sort of deck that's been doing the rounds. Hopefully we can pick up a few wins, and we're looking to try and boost our ranking at the minute. We're trying to try and push it up, try and get into the next tier, and hopefully by the end of March be pushing for Mythic once again. Okay, so we've got a Trail of Crumbs. It's not so good this hand, so let's mulligan. Much better, I guess. Okay. Get rid of that. Okay, let's go. Okay, so the Sphinx of Foresight. Do need to bear in mind that I haven't really been playing with this deck too much. Actually, this is the first time I've played with this specific build, so we'll see how it all comes together. As usual, probably need to get a little bit of practice in before we start pushing, so over the next couple of days I'm going to try and stream the deck a little bit more. Okay. Gilded Goose looks nice. Let's get out the old forest into Gilded Goose. Raisin Borrow. That's fine by me. Okay, what have we got going? What have we got going? Let's get the Mayhem Devil out. They might have a counter. Okay, nothing evident. Raisin Borrower. Fabled Passage. Well, that's a nice hit. I'm really pleased I didn't play this this deck in paper. I just completely forget about it, in all honesty. I'd miss all my triggers. Okay, so let us. What I might actually do, I might actually get the Murderous Rider out. Maybe start to get a little bit of life gain. Gilded Goose. So Oppo might go for the Sphinx. Next turn I can do the Casualties of War, so I'll be able to hit the Castle Vantress, the Sphinx, and the Fires of Intervention. Kendrith though. Attack him. That's fine, no blocks. Okay, so let me pop this down, I believe, and then we're gonna go for the casualties. So land, land, enchantment, and creature. Because the artifacts are mine. So there. And there. Although, let me cancel that. Oh, full control. That's not what I wanted. Z to undo, isn't it? Let's go for the Hallowed Fountain. It's the only white that they have. Sacrifice of food. Up against 5 life. And I go in for just the 2. Okay. So it's not too bad. Can probably have fun with this deck. I just need to sort out a sideboarding strategy. It's something I haven't really looked at. Just noticed the deck earlier today and just wanted to jump straight on it. We've not been doing too well in draft as of late. Not fully sure why, but you know, it's one of those things, right? Okay, so with this, we pay 1, don't we? So let's do that now. Pay 1 and choose 1. Okay. We've got the faking. And do we do this? Do we play this out? Yeah, let's play this out. Pay 1. Nothing else we could do with that really. And we are good to go. So Oppo... Oh, actually no, because Oppo could just deal 8 straight in the air, can't they? We've not really benefited from that. Needed to keep this alive, so that's one thing to look out for. Let's just see if Oppo missed it. They probably won't. Okay. So I think we died a death in that we didn't have the cats or the didn't have the cats or the Mayhem Devils out for long enough. So what do we need to be doing here? So shifting Ceratops for sure. Thrashing Brontodon. We've got 2 of. That's not going to be good enough, and they're quite slow. So what is it that we get rid of here? Is it the Midnight Reaper? Perhaps. Okay, Brontodon, Devil. Maybe we get 2 more Brontodons and then cut down 2 of the trails. Yeah, I think that's good. Okay, let's jump back in. It's going to take us a while to really perfect. But then again, maybe Agonizing Remorse might be nice as well. Yeah, I can see that. I can very much see that. So maybe instead of the... Actually, maybe even instead of the Murderous Riders, we go for 2 Agonizing Remorse. Go to Gilded Goose and grab another one. Dr. Sleepless. Okay, definitely playing first. And this is fine. We can go straight into an Agonizing Remorse. Fabled Passage, we will get a green card. Go and grab a forest out of the library. Oppo's mulliganing. That's probably good for us. Okay, so they wanted to make sure they got those Sphinx of Foresights into their hand. Fable Passage. Grab that green mana and pass the turn. Little bit of delay in terms of Oppo sorting out their copious amounts of cards. 3 on top. That's looking good for us. 2 of these in your opening hand, it basically just sets up the game for you, right? I don't think there's much that you can... I don't think there's much that can kind of go wrong for you there. Let's play the Agonizing Remorse. Robber of the Rich to Fairy. Could play the Robber. Teferi's a complete pain for us though, isn't it? I think we get rid of him. Hopefully we can play out the Mayhem Devil in time to start blocking the Robber before it does too much damage. But it will get a card this time. Land card. Good little buy for us. Okay, so we go for the Mayhem Devil. So that stops the attack from the robber. Unless they have a... Ah, no, they can't get it, can they? They can't get the Teferi. So I hit Oppo directly because I'm assuming they won't be casting another... Okay. Does that have to attack every turn? That was a little bit strange. Create a food. Witch's Oven and going for 3. Nothing I can do. Not sacrificing the Mayhem Devil. It's an excellent card. Now, has Oppo got that 4th land? That's what they need to get. It doesn't look like they have. No, they've got something. They've got a removal spell for this. Brazen Borrower. Yeah. Okay. And they do have the land. Okay. So remember, we can deal with the Brazen Borrowers quite easily as long as we've got the Mayhem Devil down. Robber of the Rich. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. So. Mayhem Devil. Witch's Oven. And pass. Could we get some cats ASAP? Now, what are they going to play out? Sphinx, okay. So now they can attack with the robber. But it will be slightly pointless because whatever they get... I mean, that's nice, but they can't play it, remember. They can't play unless they've played a robber that turn. And also they need the, you know, the XYZ and all that lot. They need to have enough mana, etc, etc. So, Mayhem Devil. Going to play out the Cauldron Familiar. Deal that damage. Sacrifice the cat. 1, 2. Bring the cat back. Sacrifice the food. 1, 2. Nice. Kitty cat's back. Gain 1. Go in for 3 and pass the turn. If they play Sphinx, it'll die. In an excellent position here, unless they have the 3 damage board wipe. Okay. Now they're in a very sticky position. So I'm going to sack the cat before the end of the turn and deal damage to Oppo. Beautiful. Get the cat back. So we're dealing 5 damage every time. So we can just beat them outright, in all honesty. We don't need to even attack in next turn. We can't afford this. Keep going. Keep going. Remember, they've got the opportunity to flash that in should they see fit. Beautiful. Okay, so I think here we just sacrifice the cat. Yeah, Oppo gave up. Understandable, they did the maths. And that's how this deck wins, essentially. Get a couple of Mayhem Devils out and then you just run Ryle. And as such, I don't think I really need anything. I'm very happy with this. The Triceratops will be good. Triceratops. Oppo's got must have some exquisite sideboarding plan. Wow, they're taking a while. What are you doing, Oppo? What are you doing? Come on. Just play out those creatures. Play as many as you can. Beat me before I get a game plan together. And hope I don't get a cat. That's a decent starting hand. I'm happy with this. Wow. Two foresights again. Oppo's just unstoppable with that, right? I mean, what are we supposed to do? What are we supposed to do in that situation? Okay, 3 to the top. Nice. So. We've got an early Mayhem Devil. Thrashing Bronson if we need it. Okay. Agonizing Remorse. I like that. That's a good play for us. Try and get rid of a... So what are we sort of most annoyed by here? If a Ghost will be good for them. Definitely Clarion will be excellent, won't it? It'll kind of deal with everything that I have. Although, the Cyter... Shifting Ceratops. Actually, you know what? I think I'm just getting rid of... Give that protection from blue. Okay. I think I'm just going to get rid of the Aether Gust, actually. It might be a weird pick, but let's see. Okay, so they're going to play out the Teferi, and they'll plus it. So as it stands, Oppo can't play anything next turn except for the Deafening Clarion. Because the Temple of Epiphany... Okay, you've got that. Okay, so let's play out Thrashing Brontodon. Now, if this is a land they can play out the Sphinx of Foresight, it's not. They might have to settle for the Deafening Clarion here. But it doesn't do what they need it to do at the minute. Okay. So, Overgrown Tomb. So we can play that out, or we could play the Ceratops. I think what I'm going to do here is play out the Brontodon. Oh, they've got a counter spell. That's nice. That is good. Although this can't be counter, remember. And we're getting close to that Casualties of War. So let's buy that time. We get to Fairy. Get a Sphinx. Okay, so Fabled Passage. So let's go for Shifting Ceratops. So protection from blue. And we activate the ability. Grab a forest. And give this haste. Tag in for Teferi. Boom. Protection from blue means that it can't be blocked or targeted by blue spells. So the question is, what does Oppo do now, and have they got anything that can defeat this? They're going to be scrying hard. Okay. Oppo's playing their hand out really, really slowly. Okay, so a second Sphinx. Oven. So, enters battlefield attack, sacrifice another permanent. Okay, so we need to sacrifice another permanent, right? So, we can cast this. Sacrifice the forest. Give it a +1 counter. Draw a card. All of the good things in life. Play the Overgrown Tomb and the Oven. And I think we... Have they got 2 here? Let's hold back just in case they've got a card which can do something with the Cursed King. Ah, no, because we need to activate reach and this doesn't have reach automatically. That's interesting. Okay. We're getting used to knowing the cards again. Remember, this is only the first time I've played with this deck. It's actually, I don't think I've played John Sacrifice at all in the last few months. Okay, so it's a fairy.
Stand by and watch.
Nice. So a little bit of life gain for us here. Nice, okay. Oppo saw us out. That's perfectly fine. Okay, so I think I have got to grips with the deck. Let's run it out for game 2. And after we've kind of had this practice session today, tomorrow I might start to try and compete with it a little bit more, sort of specifically. Maybe even tweak it a little bit. There's some things that I don't fully get why they're in there. Conscious maybe putting some of the agonizing remorses in the main deck perhaps. Play first. Okay, this is quite nice. We've got a 1, 2 and a 3 drop. Get the Witch's Oven out. Okay. Beautiful. So I might play out the Swan. Play the Trail of Crumbs. JW Hughes. Okay, a little bit of ramp for our opponent, which is fine. And I have the Mayhem Devil out. So let's see what opponent's playing. See whether or not they can start to compete with it. We're going to be gaining a little bit of life this turn, if not. Fasser. Okay. My turn. That's going to be... we can't use that, can we? It doesn't work, I don't think. Anyway, let's sacrifice this. Attacking for 1. We're going to pay that. And I think I want to grab the Witch's Oven. Okay, so we gain that life. Now we're attacking for 3. And we play out the Oven. Keep those options open and end the turn. Okay, so is this the Elementals deck? It is. It is the Elementals deck. Okay, that's interesting. That's nice. Remember we played this on stream a couple of days ago, and we had oh, awesome. What did we have? What card were we playing? The Menacing Girl. Okay, it's a little bit of a shame that we're not quite there yet. But let's play Trail of Crumbs. play this down, and we can sacrifice it. Not enough there for us. Auto pay. Go the goose. And sadly, we have to pass. Oppo's going to do some damage with this unless I can get the Casualties of War out. Wow, a second one. And Oppo is seriously ramping. Zero 3 growth spiral, and they're looking to get another land. Look at that, Temple of Epiphany. So they get to scry. Okay, so it would be excellent if I was able to get a land this turn. Try and get in for a little bit of damage. Oh, they can do it on this Cavalier, can't they? That's fantastic. This deck has got so much ramp. Okay, so another Temple of Mystery. Does Oppo actually play any cards that... So put half the deck in the graveyard. Scry one to the bottom. Okay. Not so good there. Let's sacrifice that. And we will pay 1. We'll go for there. Ah. Okay, so what we're going to go for the castle, perhaps. And yeah, let's pay another 1. We need to go for Cursed King. Gain a little bit of life, I guess. Yeah. Not ideal. Not ideal at all. Pass the turn. Hopefully we can hold out one more turn. Okay, clouds here. Draw a card for Oppo. Card draw is quite bad for us with them. Casualties of War is actually really... it's not good. What I'm going to do here, I'm going to play out the goose, and then I will block. Has this got trample? No, it hasn't. Sacrifice the goose. Just deal 1 to the clouds here. Generate that food and pass. Take 5. Okay. Again, we're going to have the rigmarole with that entering the battlefield. Top 5 cards again. Surely Oppo must have ways to recur these cards, right? Have they? I don't actually know. I don't actually know. Okay, so what do we play out here? Do we just play out the Fae? And that gets rid of... So I could attack him. No, I don't think I do. So that gets rid of... Do they run counters? Maybe. Okay, so if we get rid of this swamp, and we deal 1. No, I think we just go up here, don't we? Counter on that. Nice. Kill the goose, perhaps, or do we just go here? Gain some life. I feel that's what we do. Feel that we gain a life. And now we get our little bit of card draw. It's not too good for us though. And we pass. Okay, so nice. It's nice that we get the geese. Tap a creature. Tap another creature. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So I probably can do that for 3 creatures. So perhaps we do need to start using our casualties of war, perhaps. But now, do they have to do this? Up to 1 card, so no. Leafkin Druid they can do just in case they prefer that. Omograph? No, they are doing it. Wow. Agents of Treachery. It's nice to see that go. Okay. So that can destroy an artifact. It's not really the game there, is it? Okay, so casualties of war. Actually, what happens with this? You may exile it. Put another type card from your library onto the graveyard. Yeah, so maybe here we go for Gilded Goose. A second Gilded Goose. So what is it? Whenever you sacrifice permanent. I guess no, because well, yeah, we can't really do that, can we? Okay, we'll play out this second one. And I think we try and gain a little bit of life. Oppo. Decline. And decline. Nice. So then we go for, I think we play this out. Boom. Decline, decline. Deal that damage. Okay. This is good for us. So if I start sacrificing this, what do we get? 1, 2. We can pass and then see. So that taps. That's fine tapping. The fact that this has indestructible is quite harrowing. Not entirely sure what's available in this deck to combat that. Oh wow, another thorns, okay. Have your way, my friend. Once in a while, you can't have that many cards left. Must have a way to get cards back, surely. Nice.
This is all just an illusion. Always been.
Nice, nice, nice. Alia. So they won the game right then. I wonder how many turns this was in their hand. So the issue with this deck is you don't have any counterspells, so there's nothing you can do about this. Okay. Right, so we needed a second Mayhem Devil. That would have been nice. I haven't done the math, so I'm going to see this out. There it is. Sacrifice the food. Just deal that final 2 life to Oppo. Oh, they gave in. Don't they win next turn? Don't they win that turn? If you would draw a card while your library has no cards in it, you win the game instead. Then they've won. Did I miss something? Okay, that's fine. Agonizing Remorses. Sacrifice. That's good. Oh, is it? No, it's not, is it? Because it's not a creature. Shifting Ceratops can't be countered. They don't seem to be playing counters. Can't really play Casualties of War, or they get me in a completely different way. Rotting Regisword, try and win early. Discard. Do we want them to discard? Thrashing Brontodon. Thrashing Brontodon isn't good for us here. Murderous Rider, also not too good, although it can catch it, but we do have one. That's an interesting one. Maybe we go for Liliana and just try and win with pure strength there. Get rid of 1 breadcrumbs. Okay, let's run it back. It's a really tricky deck, this. I'm actually not clicking with it as much as I thought I would, but it's a nice deck, and I always try my best just to, keep going with it, play a few games. Boom. Agonizing Remorse coming next. So what do we want to be getting rid of? We want to be getting rid of Jaces. Now that's nice. Fassa, very much so. Yeah, that's annoying, but... So what is that? That's an enchantment, isn't it? Okay, so we need to get rid of... Yeah, let's be realistic. Attacking for 1. So they could play out the Risen Reef next. I'm going to use Angrath Rampage just because I know the damage that it can do. Sacrifice a creature. And attacking for 1. So they're going to go for the Scampering Scorcher. Now let's see if they attack with all. They do. Not ideal in all honesty. Not ideal. No attacks. Gonna have to get rid of this. Okay. Ah, they went for the head. Now that's interesting because I had no intention of killing that. Okay. Very much beaten here. So they've gone the completely opposite route here. Can they target this in any way? When it enters the battlefield or attack, sacrifice another permanent. So I could play a Trail of Crumbs here, and I could gain life and draw a card. That seems good. That does seem good. Okay. Play out the castle. Play out the Witch's Oven. Okay. So So now actually I think I do need to sacrifice that. Need to gain that life. What are they targeting there? Okay. No need to say oops, Oppo. It's all good for me. What's that? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can probably play one more for 8. But let's hold them back. Let's hold them back for the time being. Beautiful. Cavalier Thorns, nice. Nice. Faster goes into the bin. I'm happy with that. Now if Oppo starts attacking, you know, they've very much got it. Okay. So what do we do here then? I feel almost if I've got to sacrifice this. Put a card on. If I've got to sacrifice this, get this back, just to gain some life. I don't like that at all. I think that's what I've got to do. Play that out. Now Liliana is nice. Let's see what Oppo goes for here. We could potentially get somewhere. I don't think we will. I think this one is Oppo's. Cavalier Thorns. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. All those good things in the graveyard. Bulking up your creatures. Now, if we did have the commanding presence, the game actually would be completely different. Because this gives me an opportunity to kill this Omnath. Because lots of good things are happening here. Although, they are distributing the wealth quite a lot, which I do like. They could just go in for all here, and I think that would be sufficient. Now, are you sure, Oppo? It seems a good attack. Each player sacrifices 2 creatures. That's not good for me, is it? Okay. So let's pop that there and there. Boom. Get it back. I feel like I should just yeah. Okay, Midnight Reaper isn't so good for us here. Liliana. I mean,
The undead make great minions. Loyal.
no attacks. Oppo's got the win. Well, actually, they haven't got the win just yet, in all honesty. They need one more thing. That Cavalier isn't it. So they've not been able to go route 1 this time in terms of having that Jace. Nice. Got all the damage it needed to. Okay. So what can I do instead then? What works well here? Do I just go in with the Rotting Regisaur? Then we get rid of the Midnight Reaper. See, they're big creatures. They aren't blue. So, you know, what does it mean? What does it do? I don't think Liliana's good here either. Maybe we have one Casualties of War, or maybe another Murderous Rider. Try and get as much life gain as possible, because that seems to be one of the issues. Boom. Play the game. Okay. Happy with this. It's a good start for us. Gilded Goose. Templar of Epiphany. So we could go for a turn to Murderous Rider. Autopay. Let's get that down. Okay, so we're getting in for 2 with 2 lifelink. Nice. Play out the Goose. Play out the 2 Ovens. And now all we need is a Cat and a Mayhem Devil, and we are happy. We've got the red mana in hand. Okay. Drawing a card for Oppo. My turn. Okay. Boom. So we're going to play out the Witch's Oven, the 3rd one, and play this then. End of their turn, we'll just make another food. But we are looking shy now of actually having something meaningful. So we've got a couple of blocks here, which is quite nice. So pass the blockers, block and the block. Create a food token. Lovely. My turn. Not what we want to see. Okay, we'll play this down, I think. End of turn. Now we can make 2 food tokens, unless they have an Omnath. Cavalier Thorns. See, that's the issue, isn't it? That is the issue, in that it just really does destroy us. Going with the pasta blockers. Quite unsure why they're doing this, but create a food token. Create a food token. Ah. Okay, that's not so good at all. I'll play that out just so I can gain life, I guess. Come on, deck. Don't screw us like this. So there's nothing we can do here. I have to take that punishment. Agents of Treachery. What are they looking to steal? One of the Witch's Ovens. Okay. That's interesting. Sacrifice. Come on, Oppo. If you're playing with the Witch Oven, you've got to be a little bit faster than that. Might be playing on a laptop. Create a food. Pass the turn. Okay. Trail of Crumbs. This might help us slightly. Because, boy, we need to do something. Autopay. That is good, but too little too late, perhaps? I think so. Come on, Oppo. See, so this is where... What is that card called? Massacre Girl. This is where Massacre Girl really came into her element. Okay, what's happening here? Yeah, resolve. Pass. Take quite a lot here. Pass the blockers. No blockers. Okay. My turn. Boom. Autopay. What do we pay here? Mayhem Devil? I believe so. Ah. Sacrifice food. Sacrifice food. Okay. There's no recursion in this deck, so I wasn't losing anything there. And now let's see what Oppo has, because it's quite difficult for them to attack in Risen Reef. Okay, now it's easy for them to attack in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They could kill the Fae. Well, they could kill the Fae by... What are you hitting? You're hitting that on the Gilded Goose. Okay. And not me. Because if you do it on me and swing in with all, I think you've won. Well, I'm happy with that. What a strange little match. Interesting. Okay. So could I go for Agonizing Remorse? Perhaps. Let's go Agonizing Remorse and just see what's cracking. Autopay. Oven. Now do I go for the oven or do I go for a Murderous Rider? And I think I go for the Murderous Rider, don't I? So Oppo plays this and then just attacks him. I might actually force a block. With the Witch's Oven. Get rid of that. Force a block there. Draw that card. Ah, that would have been exceptional this turn. So I've got just enough life, but I think they're going to hit this and tap 2 and 2. No, they can't tap them all. They're a couple mana short. But I'm happy to trade off whatever I can. Remember, they can't attack in with this because they can lose next turn if they do. So that's actually really interesting. Mind you, they can. I guess they could. I mean, there's nothing that these are doing, right? So I might as well just block that and gain a little bit of life. Ah, no, because she can do that, can't she? She can bring it back and blah blah blah. Yeah. Nice. Nice. Yeah, we don't need to see that. We don't need to see any more of that. Okay. Let's give this deck one more run out. And then, if not, we're going to jump in and play the deck we've been playing for the last couple of days. The one with Uro, you know, the kind of ultra ramp deck. Because I think I do actually, you know, prefer that deck. I just want to try something else. I want to try different things. Try and ramp up in like, you know, like in a fashion whereby I can do it as quickly as I can, but actually have as much fun as I can as well. Really excellent card sleeves there. Hello Fountain, okay. Trail of Crumbs. Let's get the Blood Crypt down next turn. And pass. Omen of the Sea. Scry 2, draw a card. One top, one bottom, draw. Pass turn. Okay. Counter spells are now up. Which are fine. So let's sacrifice that. Draw a card. Mayhem Devil. And pass to Oppo. So I wonder if they've got. I wonder if they have got a counter spell up. They probably do, right? Let's play out Corvold. Because this will get the counter spell out of the hand. And it might also force them to try and use a Casa Teferi or something next turn. Okay. Okay, so let's play this out. Absorb, okay. Finally was able to hit one, but they're likely to play out the Teferi now and just bounce it back to our hand. Keeping up mana for another counter spell. Banishing Light. Okay. I mean, I mean, we could go for enchantment and land. Enchantment and land. Every counter spell under the... Play out Corvold. What have they got here? Maybe sacrifice a food. Well, we're not looking like we're getting foods for a while, so let's sacrifice this. Draw a card. Nice. Gonna play out the Midnight Reaper, I think. Got a kitty cat though. But yeah, let's play out the Midnight Reaper. Another counter spell out the hand. Because they've got enough for Shatter in the Sky, of course. Ah, okay. First Meaning is nice here. Get to refill the grip. Discarded Omen of the Sea. I'm sure they've got more than enough cards. Mystical Spirit. Nice. Okay. Shatter the Sky. First for Meaning, then Shatter the Sky. We know you've got it. Birth of Melitus. Maybe they don't have it. They're furiously digging though. Been for a third of their deck. And I'm going in for 8 next turn. So we go in, sacrifice the forest. Ah, that's a shame, isn't it? That is a shame. Yeah. Can't do anything about it. Gonna try and... So let's see if we've got a counterspell in the hand. Actually, we don't know if we've got a counterspell because it could just be the Omen of the Sea activation. I think it makes a weird noise. Interesting. Artifact, creature, planeswalker. Enchantment, enchantment. Crack this. Dig a little bit deeper. First for Meaning, wow. Our opponent's now nearly seen half of their deck. Narset. Narset would have been good though, right? Because I'm drawing cards every turn. I mean, I could have killed it outright, but... No! Oppo, leave it alone. I think one of my pet peeves is ridiculously slow play. Return this back to my hand then, I assume. But if you do that, you die with the Cauldron's Familiar, so... So what do you do? Ah, no, because they can just make a... can make a 1-1, can't they? Oh. That's a nice little bit of play. That is nice. Okay. That was very nice from Oppo. Chili the Wise. Yeah, so what I was saying was, I'm not a big fan of slow play. That seems good. Play something else. Play something else. Not a creature though. Okay, let's see if they do this. This is excellent for us. And yeah, it is actually. Yeah, whatever. This is actually really good for us because they can't create a creature. So let's see what they do here. I'll probably sacrifice a creature. Can they return this to their hand at all, or any shenanigans? No. Beautiful. And blood crit and pass. One to the top, one to the bottom. So we can't attack him because they have got the Castle Ardenvale. Our opponent's only got 2 reasonable cards that they can play, so I'm unsure why they're sort of dawdling about their decisions. I mean, surely that's the card that you instantly play. Surely. How strange. How strange. So we cast this. It does obviously get them to use the Banishing Lightus on their next turn. Unless they have a counterspell. If they have a counterspell, I just scoop because I think just playing around that now that Oppo is kind of all out, just a little bit too dawdly for me. So let's get the Ceratop in. They don't really have. I think actually keeping Casualties of War is fine. Get rid of. Actually, yeah, the Brontodon's also good. So maybe we get rid of Midnight Reaper. Pop in another Brontodon. Cut all these down by 1. And play a couple of Rallying Registers. And an Agonizing Remorse. And I think that is. I think that's the deck. Oppo's orchestrating a masterful sideboarding plan. Come on, Oppo. Nice to see you concentrating. Okay. So let's play out this game. Play first. No, it's too slow. Mulligan. Better. Get rid of a... Get rid of the Stomping Grounds and go for Goose. Turn 2, Rotting Regisaur is definitely what I want to be playing here. Tap land. No. It's got to be done. Discard a card. Nice. Attack him with a Reggie. Deal that 7 and then grab the Mayhem Devil, which may be countered. Actually, no, I don't think... Have they got a counter for this? Open to the sea. Yeah, they haven't got a counter. 2 to the bottom, 2 to the bottom. Come on. You know you want to do it, Hoppo. 1 to the top. Okay. Okay, so tap land gains them a life. We lose the Rampage. Well, what do we have? We have another Rampage. Boom. Okay, so we can't play that. So next turn, end of turn, end of opponent's turn, we make a food. Okay, so they'll be desperately trying to find the Teferi to deal with the Rotting Regisaur or Shatter in the Sky, perhaps. 2 to the top. That looks good for Oppo. That does look good indeed. Perhaps this isn't a fast enough start even. Castle Ardenvale. Shatter of the Sky coming in. Okay. Thrashing Brontodon. Tefers.
This isn't a fight you can win. Trust me, I have a plan.
Oppo sacrifices a Planeswalker. Bovin's Veto, okay. Really protective of the Teferi. So.
No, I am not making this up as I go.
Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. We just quit from there. So, our first starting with the deck, I think we've played, what, 3 or 4 games? Not been able to pick up a win thus far. And, you know, we don't really know too much what that means. Obviously, the deck might need a little bit of practice. Maybe I wasn't playing it too well, but if we jump in, let's have another go with Mengu's list. So we're modifying it slightly. Nothing too much from what we were streaming the other day. Everything reasonably, everything reasonably similar. Okay. So let's jump in. Let's see if we have a difference, and if not, we might have to take a slightly different perspective to how we plan on handling the draft this season, or the standard this season rather. Okay. So Thought Erasure. Oppo could be playing Thought Erasure too. Give them a hello. Be interesting if they take Growth Spiral. That could be a big tell. Interesting. So it looks like we're possibly playing the same deck. Go with the Thought Erasure. Have a Titan myself. So what do they have at the minute? Yeah, I'm going to go for the same. I'm going to go for exactly the same actually, the same play. So we go nice. Play out Aurora. And have a sneak peek at next card. I like that. I like that. Okay. So what options do we have here? Return target non-land permanent and opponent's controls to its hand. See, that's a card I was contemplating.
Your life's about to end. Hope you're ready.
Including. What I think I might do here is let's see what else they have in their hand now. Paradise Druid. Okay, so we'll get rid of that. Overgrown Tomb. No. No. We'll grab a blue. And what I think we will do here, so that's 5 including that. I think we will just grab that and return it to their hand. Another blue for them. So they could sacrifice a permanent in order to actually, I was going to say, if they sacrifice that swamp, they can get Uro back next turn. I can already get Uro back. What can it do? Destroy target non-land permanent with converted mana cost 3 or less, and that's why they've got that. That's why that's there. Let's go for Uro here. Agonizing Remorse. 1 turn too late.
I won't forgive this.
1 turn too late indeed. Well, that's interesting. That is interesting. In that case, let's have a gander. Golgari Queen, Graveyard. Alright. And instead then, what we might do is sacrifice. Let's get the Menace going. This is interesting because which one's face up? I forgot. Oh, this is me, isn't it? That's interesting. Choose. Is that a power play? Hmm. Sacrifices must be made sometimes. You're correct, Vraska. You are correct. But let's see how correct you are. Nice. I might break out with a Thought Erasure. Beautiful. And that is very nice. Shame I can't play it out this turn, though. I don't get that back. Unless... No, I don't, do I? 1, 2, 3, 4... No. Okay, that's a little bit of a pain. But that's fine. Let's grab that card now. And we play... Oh, actually I can do, can't I? So I can play that out. And happy to have a growth spell there. Play this out and grab a blue card. And then I use this to destroy target creature. Nice. It did. It did indeed. Alright. So they can bring Uro back. Have they got another forest? Getting rid of that Nissu was actually a big game for us. I mean, you've got a plus, right? You've got to plus. Ah, no, they don't. Ah. How that's true. They tap. Come on. You know this. You know this. Not a temple.
Its loss will serve us.
Now that is interesting. Here I feel that I can planeswalker land creature. Land, I guess. Planeswalker. Enter. So they can play the Vraska out. But you've got to be thinking realistically, what does it do? Nice. Sacrifice 2? Ah. Always too much to ask for there. Interesting. So I think that we drop this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Another good reason to have played Casualties of War there. That's a shame. No, actually, we're fine. We are fine. You come this, grab a... It's not actually enough there, was it? Did we just use this and gain 3 life? I think we do. Keep this. And my options are to try and attack in. I think I do. Starve them of that mana a little bit. So I fed the graveyard, so they can bring this back. Vraska can kill it if it comes down. But remember, that was always going to happen anyway. So they could get their own Uro out. Fortu Asia. Hydrocrasis would have been nice there. I must admit, it would have been my next game play. Seeing, even though we're not massively ahead here, in fact, I'd say we're behind. The deck just feels more complete than the Jund Sacrifice. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8. That's nice. And suddenly, actually, not all is lost here. If they play this out of the... Okay. That's not ideal, but... I mean, have we got a board sweep in this? Because if we had... So that's going to be plussed. So that's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we've got 5 mana left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. They didn't sacrifice. Take 4. So we do need to get rid of Liliana, I assume. No, they get just play this out, and I'll be happy-ish then. They're not. Okay. So Casualties of War, I think, has to come, right? Because they, if not, they just activate Liliana next turn. This doesn't matter too much. Oh, they want to land. Okay. And this one, please. Thank you. Resolve. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I could play out this and that. But I think I wait, so I can pop that. Could play that for some ramp. But I do kind of want to get a head start on this. So let's pass the turn. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Ah, so they are drawing now. They are. They're getting a little bit desperate. Maybe I can bleed them of blue. That would have been a good shout. So why aren't you playing a creature? I don't understand. So I think actually putting some Vraskas in this would be nice. Okay, I think they're bringing Uro back. Getting on that card draw mechanic. Nice. Come on, Oppo. Think about it. Stay with us. Let's play out the Brazen Borrower. And let's destroy that Uro. Lovely. Okay, so. Nissa? And we can grab this forest. I think I'm going to play out Pelucanas. Just have it just in case. One, two, three, four, five. And let's go for the Fort Erasure. Boom. Second Nissa looks good to me. And end turn. Very nice. What a complete 180 for us now. Oppo looks like they're playing out Uro. And I'm going to fight it. Should I fight it off? I think I will fight it off just now. Just to make it so they actually have to play to gain. And what I can do then is I can get Pelucanos back. Fight them off one more time. That's interesting. Let's see if Oppo gets the game right this time. I will choose this one. How strange. Growth Spiral. %. Keyshaw, Planeswalker. Okay. Yeah, so this is a weird one. I think I just can't play out Pelucanos, can't I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ah, no. Boom. We got the win. Nice. That seems very, very powerful. Okay, so Oppo could be playing more Planeswalkers. Obviously lots of green going on for Oscar. Essentially what I want to do is I want to try and get as much out of their deck as possible. The Pelucanos was alright. It's not everything I wanted. Tyrant Scorn's nice. Maybe we've got a couple of Growth Spirals. Brazen Borrower perhaps isn't exactly what we want here. Aether Ghost. Do we go completely? Maybe. Casualties is War. Actually, I don't think that's as good. This is nice. Recognizing Remorse, we've got one of at the minute, but do we swap it for Fort Erasure? Two of those, one Fort Erasure. Maybe get rid of one Tyrant Skull and then put another Agonizing Remorse in. Play 62 cards, 61 cards even. And yeah, I think that's good. There's a couple of cards there that Oppo might not be playing. I must admit, I did do some serious sideboarding. But let's see if this goes down any better than what we've been playing with the Jund Sacrifice. And this isn't ideal, is it? I mean, we all know this, but I'm on the draw. I can play the Temple just to get a little bit of ramp. See, it's not the best card for Oppo, but they do get a Fabled Passage in the graveyard. Pluck Nose is there for turn 4. And yeah, we'll keep that Forest. Just to make sure we are kind of keep pulling into things that we want, all the good stuff. Try and get to Nissa as soon as possible. Growth Spiral, that would have been nice for us. Okay. So, Watery Grave, pass the turn. Paradise Druid. Okay, so Oppo has Nissa online next turn. Turn 4 for Oppo. I'm very much behind here. Okay. So we'll play this Forest and we will pass. So we get a little bit of ramp. So we can play our Nissa next turn. Let's see if Oppo gets the opportunity here. Creature, we've converted mana cost 3 or less. I'm sure I wasn't able to use this. What does Nissa do? It's still so it's an elemental creature. So I should be able to kill it with Tyrant Skull. I wonder if I made a mistake last time. Pass. Is Oppo playing counter spells? They are, aren't they? I think I am too. I think I've got counters at the ready for the Nissa. I'm going to take this too. So play out the Growth Spiral. Let's see if it gets countered. It does. Hydroid Carassus for 2. Oppo's got another counter. But I think they might be quite lenient. They're not. That's interesting. So they might be casting their Nissa this turn. Now they know I'm tapped out. Tyrant Scorn, okay. I think it's important to just...
I will protect the virtue of this world. The land fights for us.
I think it's important to just kind of start getting in. They haven't gotten this last turn, or they would have played it 100%. Let's see what they've got this turn. So they paid for that. Commanding Presence. And this one. Yeah, that's Commanding Presence. Sorry, Commanding Presence. Casualties of War. That's nice. Okay. I mean... I guess so, actually. That was tough on me. Maybe we went too all in. Maybe we should have played the... maybe we should have played Thought Rager first. Yeah, it was a bit sloppy. So tapping that all out for Hydrocrasis. Come on, Oppo, don't play slow on me. Don't slow play me. Come on. What? You're really considering whether or not to play the temple. Attacking with 1 and play it for 4. Okay, so keeping Mystical Dispute up. Should have kept it all up. That was a mistake. Ah. Yeah, that's not good actually. So we grab Pelucanus. So I think we're on the back foot here. By all rights, Oppo should just -4. Although in all fairness, if they just attack in, you know, they could deal. If you've got something, Oppo, just kill it. Another Commanding Presence? Very true. If you've got anything that targets this. Not enough. Okay. Interesting. I think we are there. I think we... We did kind of lose out on the ramp very early on. That Nissa play was absolutely huge for us. But I think we're fine to go back in like this. Our entire deck is sort of shifted to the left-hand side, so we've got lots of cards which don't cost too much mana to play, and this is where we want to be. So we're going to Dimir Control until we get green, apparently. Oppo Mold. Oppo Mold again. Let me just put those cards down. So Oppo's at 5, draw to 6. This is our chance. We go in with Thought Erasure. Okay. Agonizing Remorse, boom, gone. Mystical Dispute, you know what, I think we do keep that. Paradise Druid, okay. So here we go for Thought Erasure. Get rid of Casualties of War. Oracle is good. It will draw us into mana, hopefully. Beautiful. Let's play that out. See what Oppo wants to give us. Hopefully we get some green mana. Anything with green we will draw straight into it because we've got enough supporting cards at the minute. Okay, is that a Fabled Passage and a Breeding Pool? Choose. Oh, Oppo. Beautiful. Agonizing Remorse. So it's likely to get rid of the Hydrocrasis there. But they do leave me with all the counters, and now the race is on. Might as well attack in Oppo because no blocks. Okay, so we're going to play the Forest because that's the card that they know about. And we race. I want to kind of keep them off of card draw as much as possible. Beautiful. This is nice for us. We're already nearly there. I'm going to play this one. Pay 2 life. So we are already nearly there with this. That's good to know. So we go in for 2 and we cast that down and end our turn. So we have got a counter spell up. Okay, Growth Spiral has to be. Nice. So we want to play this out, grab a green, because now we've got enough to bring Uro back, and I think actually keep a counter up as well. We do. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Look at this, and I think it's safe to say that the game is now ours. Draw a card, gain 3 life. Nissa, excellent. Keep up Mystical Dispute as long as they're playing a blue card. Slightly annoying, but we do have Nissa.
Together, we will prevail. Rise, my element friend.
Nice. End turn. Nothing in there that I'm scared of just yet. Okay, so that is... So they can play this out this turn. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cast Mystical Dispute on it. So I've got Agonizing Remorse, remember? Nice. And here what I can do is I can play out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Beautiful. And then we kick this into action.
Behold, nature's true power.
GG, look at that. And I think this is the deck that I do want to hone down. My heart is in Grixis. I really try to force it whenever a new set comes out. Jund, you know, it was the kind of second best pick from that. I enjoyed the sacrifice synergy, but I also were wanting to win games regularly and quite competitively, and so I think Mengu's deck is something which I can very much edit, manipulate, and try and force some wins out from. So thank you very much for tuning in. I know it's been a very kind of long, drawn out standard video, but I hope you've enjoyed it. Probably not going to edit it, so as you found out, if you've got to this point of the video, I'm just going to upload it, see what people think, just to show them the kind of mechanics that are happening with these decks. So if you've enjoyed it, please feel free to like and give us a follow on Twitch at rdean, and also on YouTube at iGaming. We try to upload new drafts every day, and we're going to start uploading a few little bits of standard, as hopefully we're going to march on to that Mythic at the end of March. Thank you very much, and I hope to see you again soon.